Hi, welcome to the Dark Times server. I'm Becker Rosette. This is Cold Front. You may have seen him before in such episodes as Episode with Cold Front in it. I thought he changed his name to The Cold Front, but it still says XXX Cold Front. So be sure to check out his channel, and remember his channel now has The at the beginning and not XXX, because he's not XXX at all. Also notice that he's still the same guy he was, but he's done fewer Dark Times episodes because he's got this other stuff he's doing. And more power to him, because after all, he is quite the entertaining chap. And so watch his videos. Or don't watch his videos. Do whatever you want, you know. Alright, I'm here. I'm showing this off, except I turned shaders on and it's too bright. I might as well just do episodes without shaders again. It's ridiculous. Anyway, the idea of me digging up, I mean, everything I do is digging, you know. I'm digging a building, I dig a tree, you know, when I'm going horseback riding, I dig a pony. But the idea is that these are double columns, and the idea is that one side is the outer column and on one side is the inner column. They're meant to be the same thing, but I've decided to do it this way because that way, you know, you're saving on materials. Could have just had one in the middle, but then it would have been a flat wall, and we don't want that. I haven't decided if we're going to do one here, but we're going to have something there that goes out that way, and I don't know what we're going to do there because I haven't decided, but we're going to have, very likely, some kind of rafters of some kind. But anyway, what we got here, we got the nice portcullis. I just used about all of my iron. Or no, wait. I used about half of the iron I have here, but I've got more iron elsewhere. Not as big of a deal. I haven't decided on the roofs for this. Don't know that yet. And the idea is we'll have a wall on this side, but then you can look out over the over the expanse. And like I said, I don't know what we're going to do here. We might just have something that goes out so I can just stand out here and look like I'm a really important foreman telling people, work harder, kind of thing. Of course, the problem is, originally when I started doing this, I'm like, okay, we'll just dig. We'll place blocks all the way across, and that's fine, normally. But then you get to that, and then, you know, you're going to pillar up there. And if you're going to pillar up, it causes a problem. Let me show you. You see, right here, it has to be all the way down for one block. So I can't just use the half-seas. The half slabs, as people refer to it for some reason. It's a single block. You can't just put two half slabs there. But since I have to pillar up, literally, it's a pillar. So that word is correct. Oh, and as you can see, it's getting dark again because guess what? I still haven't fixed this. I don't think I'm ever going to fix this. It's going to be up to... It's either going to be up to Mike to carry it on. Mind of Mike, who is very good, but he doesn't have enough time to do videos, really. I feel sorry for him, really, but you know, that's what happens. You're gonna have a baby, you gotta work that into your schedule. Now don't put it on the last one. You put the mortar brick on the last one, and there you go. But then I have to place blocks this way out again, because if I don't, I can see all these clover on the left side there. That was cool. And I gotta line this up, align this up, and then I have to stop. And that's how that works. But then I gotta walk all the way back. Ding! Gotta have one there. Really sounds like don't I just sound like an evil person when I talk about stuff like that? I assure you I am not trying to be an evil person. It just comes naturally. No, I mean... it's one of those things. It's like, would you stop a train from doing blah, blah, blah? Damn it! Would you stop a train from doing something if blah 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 happened? I don't know. Would you move it to run over fewer people, but it's your action? And why are we talking about this? This is ridiculous. Completely, totally, ridiculous. Okay. And now you're going to say, if you don't have a wall right here, how are you going to go backwards and placing the wall? I mean, the railings, I guess we could call them. Well, the answer is, instead of hugging against the wall here while going backwards at full speed, we could go at a slower speed. What we do is we hold left and down and place. And that's it. Well, of course, you have to put more of them over there. You have to go back. Bam! Well, I guess it isn't 100%. Bloop, we're done. And now, at least if we're walking this way, we can hug the wall instead of the wall. The problem was Sarngaran. I got some Sarngaran, as you'll know, but I ran out. So I need a bunch of extra Sarngaran. Well, I didn't run out yet. I just thought I'd use some of the other stuff here, so that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's put these down. I am not advocating doing evil things or good things or anything. I don't know. $32's not enough. I need more. Oh wait, it's only for over there. I'm doing this. Okay, so what I need is the ones I am using. Okay, I really need to make more space here. Drives me crazy, this does. Oh, and I don't know what we're going to do about those either. Are we going to dig up and then what? I have no idea. I don't know what we're going to do up here. I was thinking we could have some kind of window at this level or something. So I'm still thinking about what we're going to do, even if I don't know. Oh, great. All right, let's try this. And then this. And then this. Oh, you know, while I was up there, I should have dug. I mean, not dug. See, it's the dug word again. All right, then this. Darn. Well, if I'm going to be here. This is also a problem because I have no... Ha! Oh, wow, I made it. That's the edge right there, but I haven't built that up yet because, as has to be said, I'm rather short on these. I've got some bricks, but I don't know where we're going to do anything. So what we're going to do is... I don't know. Yeah, climb down is what I'm going to do. Say, screw it, I'm done with this. In Venezuela, there is a report that came from Venezuela of some prisoners. Now, you'll see the picture on the BBC, and it's the BBC saying these people who were being arrested were being given water by police, so everything is a wonderful thing. So you think. But that image is the first of several images that were made. Subsequent images in the set, and the BBC ignored the rest of them. Subsequent of these images were of the Venezuelan who were being arrested were being detained. They were being put inside, like, they were being put inside a very small enclosure. I don't know if it was like the back of a truck or some kind of enclosed space. And there were no gas masks or anything given to them or anything. And there were like 30 of them put in in a very cramped place. And then do you know what happened? That's when I ran out of Mordor brick slabs. No, let's not make light of this. What happened next was they were all put in there, and then they threw tear gas into the small enclosure and close the door. These people, among many, many people who have been detained in a very horrible manner, have pretty much been missing. Nobody knows if or when they will ever be released. Nobody knows how many are missing. And all we know is that last I checked, the death toll was 89. And that's 9 in this last week or so. There are some terrible things going on. There should be serious worldwide outrage right now at what's going on in Venezuela. And do you know why they're not? World don't care. World does not care. And I don't care what anybody else says. They probably should. Because even if they don't care about Venezuela itself as a country or as a people or anything, you have to understand that Venezuela is very much the flashpoint of what's going to happen. Is it really nighttime? I wasn't paying attention. And I can't go to sleep because a certain Mr. Cold Front, is he even playing? I haven't heard him say anything. Sure, he's doing something. Maybe he's recording. Oh, I just remembered something. Hold on. The whole time I had been recording this episode, I forgot I had the voice. I was joined on a voice channel. Not that it was important that I was not on the. I was on the voice channel because I was thinking Cold Front was going to join it, and he didn't, and so forgot I was on there. Yeah, it's getting dark out. We're going to have to... Well, I like the darkness. It looks nice. It gets darker. Well, the moon should help. Okay, fine. I'm thinking about making another path... I see I can't even see very well. I'm thinking about making another pathway right here, or somewhere, to go into that area, but I don't know what we're going to do there. Don't ask me. This is meaningless to me. Okay, so now that we've done that, the point is, Venezuela is just one place where bad things are happening. The whole world has to have good things only happening, or else it will be bad things. Will just keep proliferating. You know, China, nobody does anything about China and its human rights violations. And so now because of the China is getting more and more money, guess what? It's become the business norm. People and businesses have to compete with China. Do you see the problem there? Well, it's terrible. Okay, this is Lord of the Rings, and I should be role-playing instead, right? But I had to make a point. Nothing was done about Sauron. Yeah, let's turn this into a Lord of the Rings thing. Nothing was done about Sauron, and so it got worse and worse and worse, and people wanted to appease him. And it got to the point where a certain Mr. Saruman felt it was important to do so. Well, it works, but I haven't decided what we're going to do about that. We'll have to pillar up, and then we have to come up with something to put at the top, and I don't know what we're going to do there. I've got a few ideas, but nothing really substantial yet. Hey, when you don't know, you can't do. I've been placing down some of the Mordor dirt, and I'm going to finish that later if I've got any left. Otherwise, I have to go get more. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that yet. We'll have to probably decide what we're going to do above that. And then we have to figure out what we're going to do about that. And well, let's see what our Sarnkaran supplies are like. Oh, wait a minute. I was going to finish building the tower over here. So how do we get over there? Well, you may well ask, how do we get over there? the best way to get up there. Okay, so this is not it. Okay. Phew. Is that it? That is indeed it. But then we gotta do this one. How many I got left? I got 22 left. It's not gonna be enough. Alright, well, let's see how we can do this. One. Since this is the floor, we could just do that. It's not enough. So we need more. I think we got like one here, and that's it. So, yeah. Okay, it's getting near daybreak. I've done a few things. Very, very few. Basically, it's just cut down some trees, really. This is going to be a problem because we're going to need to light this area up, and we need it to be very dim-looking lighting. And I really don't have an idea as to what would be really good dim-looking lighting, but we can certainly 5 up. That might work. It's hard to see 3, 4, 5 like that. It's hard to get some kind of confirmation as to what would work. Alright, so let's just try this. Alright. There. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, see, the problem is these are just not bright enough. And somebody's got... Oh, we get to sacrifice a sheep today! Sacrifice a sheep today! La 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 la! No, you gotta go in the center. You gotta go in the center. There we go. And the wool. Wool too. Oops. There we go. I am worried about this scrying circle being destroyed because these might get zapped by lightning or something. And so I am worried about that. So I gotta get going on this building and try to finish the roof. Or I'd like to start on the roof before I can finish the roof. I know, that's a stupid joke. I don't know if I did that right. I don't think that's really helping. Well, of course, when this place is all messed up. Okay, now we've got... We gotta do the walls at the very least so we can get going on this. The problem is I don't want the walls to be just brick all the way up. I want it to go about halfway and then have one of these. And now that I think of it, right there would be a really great place to put those. So what we'll do is... Oh, wait. Do this first. There we go. At least gotta get that done. Alright, so if we're gonna do that, then what we should do is just have it up to there only, and the level above that can be that other level of the smooth stuff. So we'll just... Bottom floor will not have any ventilation or windows. Just not gonna do that, you know. And that gives us a slightly more sensible kind of... Uh-oh, wait a minute. Do this end first. Yeah, and that's kind of annoying because I got 5 there, and then we have that, and then we... That doesn't matter. We're going to have windows on the next floor, which is where we're going to have the people who would normally be wielding whips, but they'll just be me mostly. Probably. Yeah, that's much more sensible. Although it's a bit dark, obviously. What did you expect? Of course it's gonna be dark. But we need something we can do on the next level up, and we don't have that, because we're going to work on that. Oh, do I have it with me? I do. I have it with me. That is awesome. It'll just be for this level. We should make more. Oops. We need to make more than that. Let's just get everything we got left and just use everything we've got left. Yeah, it's not going to be enough, but it's going to be better than nothing. Oh, I forgot what I was going to put here, but it's definitely not going to be dirt path. I know. I don't know what we're going to do here. Wait, where's the... Don't I have a short one of those somewhere? Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll just walk up and then just climb up the ladder and just see what we can do from up here. Falling 5 blocks or so is not the end of the world. May as well be the end of the world, but that's not my point. Oh, almost fell in the hole. That would have been terrible. Okay, here we go. Dump, dump, dum, dump, dump, dump. Well, see, now what I'm thinking is now we should probably have something here. Have we got anything that might be a good idea? Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, we're going with that. Uh-huh. I gotta jump down again. Hey, how much damage do I got left? Down to 62. I can make this stuff last another 5 episodes. Okay, so we've cleared that up, but now somebody's gonna say, what are you gonna do over here? Well, if we don't have any pillars on this side that are black, then we can just keep the pinkish, reddish, and keep that like that, and that should be fine. But like I said before, this is not going to be the level for brick. We're going to have this as an intermediate. Uh-oh. Okay, so what was I going to do again? And you know, I should... This is kind of stupid, but I really should try to keep that up like that. And we'll do the rest of that later. And yeah, this is good because you can see part of it through there. It's not that big of a deal on the outside, but it might look pretty good. I don't know yet, but... Okay, and we gotta do these again. Close enough. You're probably wondering, what am I going to do with the carved brick? Well, I'm thinking that when we get to the top of the column, we could run one of those bricks there. It's like underneath something else that we haven't worked out yet. Because we haven't worked it out, I haven't decided yet what we're going to do, you know. That's part of it. And so now we can do this like this. Oops. So what are we going to have here? Well, if we're going to do carved, let's see what we got. Yeah, this will be perfect. It'll be perfect because it'll stick out from the rest of the wall, but then the rest of the wall will begin there. And we don't have to use those for that wall, you see. Because we're going to have we're probably going to try to have this be out to here like this. But I haven't decided that yet, and we're still busy with this. Don't have to worry about those down there. Those are slabs. You don't have to worry about mobs spawning on them. Of course, it's not about creepers and zombies. It's about hobbits and traders and stuff might spawn on them. They probably won't, but you never know. This is a humongous bit of I'm not sure, because we have to set it up just right. Oh, another oddman collector. I've killed one today. That's him there. Oh, you know I gotta kill this oddman collector and the camera. Go, go, go. I learned that phrase from FitMC. I don't think I'm going very fast. Hey, where'd he go? Go, go. He was right here. Oh, there you are. You keep looking at that sheep. Actually, I want to see what you got. Iron, orc, steel. You never... There was one that was actually buying grass, or I should say seeds. Made me happy. Did you see that? He attacked first. He attacked me first. Never mind. Oh no, he's looking at clover again. I gotta stop that. It's becoming an addiction. You know, Smile, if I find another clover, another 4-leaf clover, I'll sell it to you. I don't know exactly what I would sell it to you for exactly. You know, and this is kind of nice. Let's just see here. It's kind of nice because it has to... the bricks just don't do it by itself. I think maybe either the bottom or the middle one would have been better if it was all the flat, regular stone instead of the carved, like, I mean, that kind. And I'm not sure about that. Maybe if I did some carved Mordor, it would have been better. What does carved Mordor look like? Let's see. Carved... The Eye of Sauron, or the Eye of He Who Must Be Not Be Named, or... Hey, these are pretty good stuff. Carved red runic. Wait, are you kidding me? The runic is better? Why haven't I been using the runic? It's because I can't type with that. How do you type the runic when you can't type R-H-U-N? Red runic brick. Oh, these are gorgeous. How do you get them? Just put Sargaran in the runic crafting. Well, it's not the kind of brick exactly that I'd want to, but I'm thinking those pillars, the carved, that stuff is awesome. But on the other hand, runic, I'm not. I think I got lousy, whatever it is. I know, it's terrible. Well, this is going pretty well, I should think. Haven't worked out what the door is going to be yet. That'll be next. Maybe not next episode. I just wish there was something like... I gotta put in more... I would need like there and there. Just small little things like that. Don't know if we're gonna have one here. Yeah, I think that would be good. The idea is to have something that looks very bleak. And I've got torches on the other side of this door anyway, but that's for in here. You don't get to see it very well out of there. Yeah, so this'll do, I guess. Hey, no butterflies allowed in a factory. I haven't decided how we're going to do this to get the anybody to come in here and to fall in there and all that. I haven't worked out those details yet. I don't know how we're going to get them to stay in here. Unless we can put them in minecarts, just leave them in the minecarts, which is silly. But we're going to work on this, even if we don't know. And so we'll be back when we're pretty much done with the rest of the work for today. showcase what we've done here outside, even though we don't need to. I have to figure out where we're going to put the trees, because we got too many trees and the tree is just too far. I want 2 rows of trees going out that way, and we can have a new path going that way. But I think maybe we'll have a path that goes out to the road this way. I haven't decided yet. I've decided that we're going to have columns like this. We'll have big windows like that. I wanted to have bigger windows, but we got 5, 5, 6, 6, and then repeats the other direction. That works. Anything else does not work. I've only got that much done. I ran out of bricks, so I'm going to get more. Probably for a subsequent episode or something like that. Now I wanted to check out one thing before we finish the episode. Now here we got the glass, and the reason why I need more glass is because I don't have on me any more squid ink. Gotta be squid ink, because it's gotta be black. It's gotta be black. That's all there is to it. Now we got 3 possible things we could do for this. Possibility number 1 is the Sarngarin brick stairs, and I like this because you could climb up there like that. The backwards brick stairs allows for there to be a little lip here, and for this to go down to the lip there, and so it's a stylistic kind of little window sill on the outside. But you can't see that way. But on the other hand, you can see a little further down that way. So this would probably be a little better. And this you'd have to hop. There is the nice thing about this going up here. You can see further down, but it's not as important. Third possibility is we don't bother with that at all. We just have a half slab, and so we got a little space here. So I presume you could shoot arrows out, though I'm not going to test that right here, right now. I don't like this one, so we're not going to do that. Now we're going to go outside, and we're going to look at it from the outside. Duh. Yeah, this is really nice, but I'm still working on this in my mind, and it's always the way it is, isn't it? I even chopped down the trees in advance so I could just get on with this. Got dirt with me. Okay, so the one on the right is okay, but it looks a little thick there. So you can see out, but it looks like it's really deliberately in the way, and that's not very good. That one's a little bit better, but it's got the same problem as before, namely that there's a big gap, and there's nothing you can do about the gap. There isn't any way to do gaps like that. It just isn't. I am beginning to think that's a nice idea, putting the carved thing just right there like that. It really makes for something. I like the idea of this overhang. And the overhang doesn't have to connect to another one of those or anything like that. It just goes there. And it stops. It doesn't even go to that. I kind of like that, because this is part of the building itself, whereas this is the tower, and the tower is a separate thing. So this actually works. These, maybe not so much, but we didn't have any down here except at the entrance. So having these really, really offsets the first floor. So it's either going to be inward stairs or outward stairs. What do you think? Well, I don't know. Maybe if somebody wants to tell me in the comment section, you can tell me if you think it's any good, and if you don't, then I'll just decide for next episode. And so the building continues, and the search continues for more material to use. And I'm not a comedian when I say that. And the search continues for new and better ways to subjugate hobbits. And remember, kids, there is nothing you can't put your mind to whatsoever, so don't even attempt it.